since I was a kid.
I'll scream. I'll scratch your face.
This face?
It feels like just a minute ago we were talking about Arthur Harrow and Moon Knight, and we spoke then about your reticence to play villains, and in that role and with The Grabber, you've proved you're really good at it. What is it about these roles that's changed your mind?
The Grabber is an outright villain. I mean, he's a demon of sorts, a man possessed and a broken human being, which is a little different for me, and I've been finding playing villains more interesting. Would you like to see a magic trick?
Yeah. If I got to do like another horror film, I would love to play the bad guy. Like when I'm older, maybe. So I don't know how people would feel about a kid being a villain.
In the Black Phone 2, Gwen is going to be the new Grabber.
Gwen ends up kidnapping all the kids around town that are mean to her.
Yeah.
What makes the Grabber a good villain?
What makes the Grabber a great villain is the same thing that makes the Joker a great villain or Hannibal Lecter a great villain, which is a real mystery to why they are what they are.
You don't know what his motivations are. You don't know what's driving him. He's just kind of this mysterious entity for darkness.
When you're talking about really malevolent personalities that do truly antisocial things, it's more interesting to not know why they are the way they are.
I think his whole computer is broken, and I'm not even sure he remembers what the original damage was. You know, like a cat on a hot tin roof, he's trying to stay alive, and he's just reaching out, trying to hurt other people because he thinks it gives him power and makes him feel like he's not a victim. It's kind of like a electrical wire that's been cut, and it's just whipping around, damaging everything else.
He's just a complex guy. You know, the number of things that he says and the different moods that he demonstrates and the way he vacillates between a kind of sadism and then a kind of vulnerability or weakness in the way he expresses himself is harrowing. You know, it makes him unsteady, it makes him unpredictable. And these are all components that make it for a good villain. Villains are almost by definition more interesting than heroes, you know, because we are more fascinated with the otherness of them. You know, I think we relate more to heroes, and I think that we aspire to be like them, and those things speak to us. But what fascinates more, what do we really lean in to watch? The mysterious otherness of a sociopath is always going to get our attention.
I've always been more drawn to heroes. I've always pretty clearly understood that there's a lot of darkness in the world, and I was trying to look to find how light can break through. But as an actor, you have to play them all. That's the joy of being an actor, is putting yourself in all these different types of people and understanding the universe from all these different angles.
Oh, you goof. Well, isn't that just peachy keen?
You need some help?
You see that?
Yeah.
I think my favorite villain would be like Darth Vader or something. That definitely scared me when I was a kid.
I like a lot of villains, especially from Marvel movies, like Doc Ock. He's super cool. I love his backstory too. Yeah. He's probably one of my favorite villains.
The movie's really about the kids. The movie somehow is fundamentally about the way the adult world breaks young people, or tries to. And so this brother and sister looking out for each other and taking responsibility for their own lives despite this malevolent forces against them. That's the power of the film.